Oh my god, man, look at this thing. I love it so much. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna talk about some Daemon X Machina. I bet you guys didn't see that one coming. But yeah, apparently there's a new one coming out. Well, I don't know when, but it's been announced by Marvelous, the developers. We don't know anything at all about it. We don't know if it's gonna be on Switch. Like, this one was the Switch exclusive for a while, and then we had to wait like a couple years maybe for it to go to PC. Regardless, it's nice that we are having a new one, honestly, because I like this game. Actually, I picked it up because I saw Armored Core 6. I picked it up right after seeing the Armored Core 6 trailer during the Game Awards, and this game was like 30 bucks, and I was like, I've always had my eyes on this game, so why not? So I just picked it up. It's actually pretty cool. The thing though is that I've noticed that this game gets a lot of comparisons to Armored Core, rightfully so, because there's a lot of Armored Core references in this game. But from what I've heard from the Armored Core fans, it's not quite, it's not nearly as good. And to be honest with you, it's kind of the same debate as God Eater versus Monster Hunter, in my opinion. And being a God Eater expert and a God Eater uh, huge fan from very long time, I don't mind at all. It's not a big deal as long as the game is fun to play. It's all that matters, and this game is pretty fun. So quickly, I just want to talk about what the game is about, like what it's like to go through it, the experience, what you can get from this game, and what I hope we can expect from the next game. So yeah, this game is actually really cool because the gameplay is super fast paced. It's like you move around, you shoot, and it's very unga bunga. Like Armored Core, for instance, is really fast paced. It's not quite the unga bunga game. You still have to be careful about a lot of things because Armored Core is a money game. It's a game about money. You don't want to destroy things randomly. You don't want to spend ammo. You don't want to take too much damage because all of that goes into your expenses. In this game, it's totally different. This game, you just go in. You have a lot of buttons to press. You have a lot of buttons to actually hold, because if you have a rifle, just hold that shit. Just empty your ammo, do everything, just shoot everything. It doesn't matter. You really have to unload your whole thing on everything that moves. And when it comes to things like that was just like a brief talk about the gameplay, but when it comes to a lot of things like customization, obviously it's not gonna be on par with Armored Core, but it still has a lot of really nice things. For the most part, the mechs are kind of different versions of the same mech, if you want. All there's no like four leg types, only one leg type. There's not like a lot of different things going on, but you have a bunch of stats that you still have to manage regardless, and can make the difference. On top of that, you saw my character before. That's an outer. That's what they call them. You can actually play as your outer outside the mech, and you can get out of your mech pretty much whenever you want. And there's a lot of nice things that you can do outside the mech. So but besides that, when it comes to customization, yeah, the game actually has a lot of different parts. Obviously, I have a couple of duplicates here, but there's quite a little bit of variety going on. You have like this piece that goes super fast, but it's super squishy too. You have like a lot of different things like big legs, like this one. Let's go. Boom, you have like gigantic legs like this are really solid. They take a lot of hit. Big defense too, pretty nice stuff. But you also have like the fast stuff, the medium stuff, things that allow you to use your firearms better, things that are better for melee, things that are better for laser defense, whatever. There's a bunch of different things. So all these types that you have to manage. And the thing that I really think that's pretty funny about this game, yes, it has a lot of Armored Core references, like I said, but it's to the point where I'm wondering if this is even legal. They literally have faces that are like straight up from straight up from freaking Armored Core. Like, is this even legal? I don't know. I don't know, but it's in the game and it's pretty cool regardless. I like that. And there's a bunch of little things like that you can see around. But yeah, it's really cool. In terms of weapons, there's actually not a lot of different types of weapons. You have bullet, laser, melee, special, and shields. Special is a lot of weird things, like you have like a taser, basically. Like you just hold it and it just does like a electric beam, and it can actually electrocute an opponent, which makes them freeze, kind of. They're kind of in shock. Melee, you have like big bunk hammers like this. You have swords. You also have the ability to add more weapons to your mech. Like you have pylons, you can have them on your back, and that way you can switch weapons. You have like the left pylon, the right pylon, and you can have both pylons actually can be occupied. The only downside is that it's going to affect the weight of your mech, which is not too bad, to be honest. And you also have like a bunch of different, which are actually pretty cool, I would say, shoulder weapons. Obviously here I have like a big missile launcher, which is nice. But the coolest things, you can have like these gigantic fucking laser cannons. They're really cool to use too. They do a lot of different things. I don't use them too much, but they're still nice to have, to be honest. You can also do a little bit of customization for your mech. Like you can have patterns, the decals. Decals are nice. Loadouts, right? This was my first loadout. This is the mech that I used to finish the game. I didn't pay too much attention to the stats. I was just like, this looks cool, so I'm gonna equip it. And yeah, I think I like this one a lot. But this is the one that I use the most. I made different versions of this one just to make sure that I was happy with the stats. So I have this thing. Look at this. Scouting, really high firepower, really high durability, really high. It's like a big tanky sniper. Has trouble to get away, but if it's far away enough, can do a lot of damage. So I like this one a little bit. I don't know, it's not very effective, to be honest, but it's still nice. You have the outer, but the more important thing here is actually this thing. So you can have stats on your outer, because like I said, you can play as your outer. You can actually shoot things, but it also affects the your mech, and these stats are pretty nice. Like you can see here, I have 10% mobility increase, boost speed, improve knockdown resistance. I have a total of actually 25 in terms of boost speed, which is really cool, and 10% of mobility in general. So at some point you can literally have an ability that's called blink. You literally blink out of existence from one point to another really fast, and it's pretty dope. Regardless, we're gonna do some missions. I just want to show a little bit of the gameplay, and then I'm going to talk about some bosses too. We're actually gonna do a 1v4, I believe. Is it 1v4 or 1v3? I think it's 4. I don't remember too well. But I like this mission. Pretty easy, actually. So like I said, this game is really fast, but my mech is also not too slow necessarily. Like I said, this game, you kind of just want to unload. So the thing about this game is you basically have a lot of weapons, obviously, but they kind of give you superpowers in a way, because of the lore of the game. Something happened to the moon. There's this thing called femtoparticles because the moon crashed on Earth. Who knows what the fuck happened? And those red things that you see around my neck, I can kind of modify them. Like I can do this. They go around my arms, and it's kind of like a damage boost to my arm weapons, basically, that I can apply to my weapons like this. It's temporary, obviously. It has to recharge at some point. But I can also do this, which kind of gives me wings, and it causes my mech to move at the speed of freaking light, which is fast. And then you have another one, which is this one. Gives me a big shield. So as long as I don't shoot, this shield is on, but it also has a capacity, so I cannot just keep that on. And finally, one more weird superpower that they just give you at the start of the game. I don't know why you have that, but whatever. Once again, it's just the lore. You're kind of the chosen one, so you are able to clone yourself. It's kind of a way to have like an assist. missions where you're alone, you can just do this, and then, oh my god, this thing is moving fast. Where am I? I mean, where's my other me? There he is. See that? That's the, look at him, it's killing the other guy. Look at him. Oh my god, did he just blink? What the fuck? Oh my god. Look at him. He's gonna kill this guy. Actually, it's kind of dumb. My AI is a little bit stupid. I have to finish it up myself. But yeah, so basically you can do stuff like this. It's kind of crazy, to be honest. Aside of that, like I said, you have another thing. You have something that's called throwing performance. So because I have an arm that can actually grab stuff here, I'll just you know, ow! I didn't even know I could do that to myself. So you can just throw stuff around. You can just grab something and then throw it around like this. The good thing about it is that during some boss fights, some bosses will just drop parts that they have on the floor as you deal damage to them, and they actually allow you to use those parts, so you can throw them at the bosses and you can do a ton of damage. It's actually pretty nice. It's something that I really enjoy about this game. But yeah, hold on, let me just get rid of this guy. It's kind of pissing me off. Okay, this one is done too. There's one more. Oh my god, my missiles are just shredding. Boom!
Mission complete.
And I can collect this stuff.
Mission accomplishment recognized. Mapping return sequence.
So yeah, basically this mission was kind of like an arena in a way, because these are NPCs are in the game that you can actually have as teammates during missions too. You can kind of recruit them to help you. It costs a little bit of money sometimes, and they kind of it's nice to have them around, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, you also have this thing that helps you heal in the middle of a mission. There's not a lot of them, unfortunately. I say unfortunate because, man, some bosses in this game are, not gonna lie, they are kind of the part that I like the least about the game sometimes. Some of them are nice, but some of them are just so bad. And like I said, this game, you really don't lose anything. You just throw your shit around and then that's it. There are some missions where they're like, oh, you have to protect 3 helicopters, and then maybe 2 of them get destroyed, but you complete the mission. You don't really lose money, you just lose bonus money that you are going to make. So it's kind of whatever in terms of money. Honestly, there are things sometimes I wonder why they have them in the game. All right, let's see this big guy. Actually, I don't know, man. This boss, I don't mind him too much, but at the same time though, he's kind of annoying. So I actually have an ally with me right now. I didn't actually call him, he just showed up. I don't know why he's here though. So like I said, I'm going to try to remove the sword, because you can actually destroy the sword first from the arm, and then he's gonna drop it and I can use it later on. Can you have this sword as a weapon though? I think you can. I'm pretty sure I saw people using that sword before. I don't have it personally, but there's a reason for that, and I'm going to talk about it. And I'm going to complain, man. Why did you fucking slap me? Fucking told you. Alright. Okay. There you go. He dropped it. Now I can just gimme, bro. Hey. What the fuck? Oh my god. There you go. Watch this. Oh my god. So when you hold a big weapon like this, you're significantly slower. But you cannot even move. This one is too heavy. This is the heaviest. Oh, it's a one shot. I didn't even know it was a one shot. But this is basically the heaviest weapon of them all. Some other bosses will drop like cannons or other pieces that you can just throw at them and you can move around with those. This one is just the heaviest weapon in the game,
Colossal
apparently.
Immortal eliminated.
And there it is, and now it's
Mission
shut down.
complete.
Damn, I actually didn't know that was a one shot. Because I did that before and it didn't do that much damage, but this time this guy just died. Anyways, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so that was way faster than what I was expecting. And by the way, you'll see little icons below, like the thing that says my stamina bar there. Those are that's the durability of my parts. Because in this game, you can actually lose your parts. Like, if somebody shoots too much at your legs get destroyed. You don't lose them literally, but you kind of lose the benefits of your legs. And if they actually shoot your arms or your head, they actually go away. You can literally see them being destroyed on your mech. And it reminds me, at some point I started a boss fight taking a massive amount of damage. I immediately lost my arm, my right arm with the shotgun here, and my head. And losing that arm was a big deterrent because I couldn't grab anything. Because this gun arm, I cannot grab anything with that. So it was a pretty funny thing that happened. Or another thing that happened was during a mission, I actually lost both my arms and my head. And I had to fight a bunch of enemies like this. But the thing that's cool is that the clone, when you clone yourself, actually when you duplicate yourself, your duplicate will have your parts. It will still have your parts, so it's able to fight regardless. But the AI is kind of dumb, so you cannot really count on that. Anyways, that one was a little bit faster than what I was expecting, to be honest. I don't really want. I could kind of show you another boss, but I don't want to spoil too much. Regardless, you get the idea of what it's going to be like. The other thing, though, now the things I actually don't like about the game. For example, here you have multiplayer, right? I think it's really nice to have it, but for some reason they have this part here that is, let's say, co-op play, and you can room search. And oh, there's actually, oh shit, there's actually people. They're doing Eclipse, they're doing the Dominator. I kind of want to go. Oh fuck. But yeah, you have like this part. You can have like this thing here where you can search for missions and actually have a list of missions. But then you have this one too, which are exploration missions. I just wish they were in the same spot sometimes. But regardless, another thing that's really annoying. The reason why I mentioned that is because they give you parts or they give you blueprints when you beat bosses in this game, and there are apparently, I just learned that recently, there's like a factory, there's a factory system in the game where you can craft things around, but the issue is this factory is actually incomplete. They will not give you everything that you are looking for in this. So for example, there's this gun that I can actually craft, but I'm lacking Black Moon, something that I actually do not have. And from what I've heard, in order to have this thing, I have to unlock a secret factory, which I can do by using one of the most out of place, what the hell feature of this game, which is this, the ice cream parlor. I hate this thing. Ever since the start, I was like, what is this thing? Why is it even here? I don't like it. Get rid of it. But it's not really because it's kind of stupid that it's there. It's more because it's kind of bugged. So I cannot even use it because if I go in there and I actually buy an ice cream, there will be a loading. Like they will give me, like, they'll say, hey, here's your stamp, because they give you stamps every time you buy an ice cream. They give you a stamp, but my screen gets locked on the stamp every single time, and I cannot figure out how to fix that issue. I've looked around. There's really no way to fix that. Apparently, I didn't ask yet, but I'm going to ask eventually. It's just an annoying issue, honestly, and I feel like I'm locked out of so many things because I have so many blueprints and different blueprint parts and battle data from bosses, and I cannot use them at all. And it's kind of ruining my end game, experience for this game, and I don't really like that thing. That's it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I just wanted to talk about this because I think it's kind of interesting that we have Armored Core coming out, and we also have this game that is also getting some kind of sequel, So pretty cool stuff. We have things to actually look forward to, and it always gets me excited. Anyways, that's it for this video. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.